Shalom. First off, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to the hopeful elect that are scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. And to all my brothers out here preaching this truth to you, I say Shalom. This is Amatazar from the Chicago camp coming back at you again with another lesson entitled The Entire Creation is Waiting for Change. So you take a look at the thumbnail and you see basically a sad earth. You see pollution in these cities. Okay. So you do a little Google search. It says pollution on earth is at a critical level in 2026, with the World Health Organization and other global bodies identifying it as one of the leading threats to human health and planetary stability. Human health impact. Widespread exposure. Approximately 99% of the global population breathes air that exceeds World Health Organization safety limits. As of 2026, less than 1% of the Earth's land area is considered to have safe air quality levels. Mortality rates. The population is responsible for an estimated pollution is responsible for an estimated 9 million deaths annually, with air pollution alone accounting for roughly 8.1 million of those deaths in 2021. All right. So they'll deny chemtrails and tell you that it's nothing but evaporation coming out the back of these planes, but no one has ever explained why so many or so much of the trees and the wildlife, all right, are dying, okay, or half dead already. All right, all you have to do is take a road trip, and all you'll see along all of the U.S. highways and interstates is dead trees. Okay, trees in the middle of summertime that are dead. Why is that? It's poisoning. Okay, that's another reason why they don't want you to collect rainwater on your own property. Okay, because if you were to test that water, there's no telling what you will find. That rainwater has forever chemicals in them. All right, so they don't want you to be able to do that. Okay, it's okay for this devil to use human composting. Okay, so a lot has gone on this week, and one of the brothers posted videos about human composting. All right, which is a real thing. This devil is so stupid. He'll take a dead body, recompost it, and put it right on top of the food for you to eat. Okay, he doesn't care whether you like it or not. It's all about his bottom line. Okay, they're fools. So it's okay for this devil to use human composting. Also, I did a lesson about frankenfish. Okay, about a year or 2 years ago. Okay, this is a lot of this salmon. Uh, the salmon that they're putting out there in the public are not freshwater salmon. These salmons are grown in a laboratory. Okay, and they're predatory. They'll eat other fish because they're splicing fish together, okay, to make uh, something edible for you to eat, and then they sell it off to you as salmon. All right, so it's okay for this devil to use human compost and frankenfish, but he wants to make it illegal for you to use a wood burning stove and collect rainwater on your own property. All right, so everywhere you look, everyone is upset with this devil and everything he does. All of his laws are all meant for him to benefit. If a man goes out here, let's just say a man rapes a woman, okay? He rapes a woman, goes to jail. How does that benefit the woman, okay, and her family? It only benefits Esau because now he's got free labor for however many years that person is locked up, okay? But according to the law, all right, these scriptures, all right, depending on, whether the woman was engaged or whether she was married or not, okay, if she wasn't engaged or married, all right, you'd have to marry her. He'd have to marry her and take care of her for the rest of his life. Okay, not just put her away. All right, but let's get into this. This is Romans 8:18. For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. For the earnest expectation of the creature waited for the manifestation of the sons of the Most High. All right, so all the creatures, okay, all the creatures, all right, on earth are waiting for the sons of God to be manifested. All right. So order and righteousness can be put into the earth. All right. When the sons of God are manifested, we're going to observe the land Sabbath. All right. We're not going to be like this devil, okay, who doesn't give the land an opportunity to rest. Okay. So many things are going to be done differently. This is Proverbs 29:2. It says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. And this is what you're seeing all over the earth. People are mourning. All right. The whole earth is in an uproar because of Esau, Edom. This is Psalms 94:20. Shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee, with frameth mischief by a law? They gather themselves together against the soul of the righteous and condemn the innocent blood. But Yahweh is my defense, and my power is the rock of my refuge. All right. So there's a movie that came out a few years ago. It's called, um, what is it called? The Black Judas. I think it was. Yeah, I think it's called the Black Judas. Okay. And one of the scenes they was talking about war, right? Um, so it was talking about war, and I kind of forget how the statement goes, but it talked about politics is war without bloodshed. Okay, so in other words, these people they frame it mischief by law. They use their legal ease and use their laws, all right, to keep them on top. Okay, and create. They're using this mischief, okay, to keep Jake down. Okay, this is Psalms 10:3. It says, for the wicked boasteth of his heart's desire, and blessed the covetous, whom the Lord Yahweh abhorreth. His ways are always grievous. Thy judgments are far above out of his sight. As for all his enemies, he puffeth at him. Okay? Esau's ways are grievous. Everything he thinks about or comes up with is grievous. The fact that a parent can be thrown in jail because he refuses to call his daughter a boy, okay, or a male, because she says, I want to be a man now, and he calls her his daughter, he can be thrown in jail for that. Same thing with his son. If he had a son that decides they want to change their sex, okay, and change their pronouns, he's is now hers and they's, and if you don't call a person by their proper pronoun, you can be thrown in jail. Okay, this is stupid. This whole society is a nightmare. This is Job 30:8. It says, they were children of fools, yea, children of base men. They were viler than the earth. Okay. So I brought this out a lesson or two ago. That viler than the earth goes into being separated from everyone else, or being separated from all the other nations on the earth, because they so goddamn nasty and stupid. Okay. They're always doing dumbass shit. That's what it means to be viler than the earth. All right. People looking at them and like, we got to get away from these dumb motherfuckers. All right. In Revelation 11:18, and the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead, that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants the prophets, and to the saints, and them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth. All right. So the time is gonna come, all right, where the sons of God are gonna be manifested. All right, and the Lord is gonna give glory to his servants. And at the same time, judgment upon Esau, Edom, okay, destroying those who destroy the earth. All right. So I pray that this lesson has been edifying. This has been the entire creation is waiting for change. Okay. So with that, I'll say shalom.